Welcome back everyone, and today we're going to look at the new release, version 3 of Luminar AI. And the reason I wanted to look at this was the sky replacement. They're supposed to have refined it. It was pretty good last time. I did a little review, should be a link here. There, here. So I want to see how good it is. So let's dive in. Okay, so that was one that I did last time, that you can see the image there with reflection. Quite nice. So let's pick a similar sort of image and let's go and have a look and see what we can do with the sky replacement. And go down to sky. They've also done it, I think, some different things with objects and stuff like that that you can put in as well. So I'm going to choose, the one thing that I do really like with this is before the custom skies, you used to have to go down custom and select each one. Now they've brought it all into the list and it makes it so much easier. Let's go for the lightning ones there. So I'm going to bring that into there and let's see how this does. Okay, so straight off, it's not done as good a job as it did last time. Now that could be because we've got more options now. Vertical position, horizontal blending, that's pretty much as is. We've got a fairly nice crisp line across there. Horizontal position, yeah, nothing too different with that, it's just changed in the sky bit. Mask refinement, yeah, I don't know if it's the mask that it's done on this image, to be fair. It's not coming, I'm not getting that going all the way through. Is that a problem? I don't know, maybe it's the image that we've chose, to be fair. But on these options, I'm not getting. The colour's beautiful. They put the colour through, which is fantastic. I'll tell you what, one of the things I had an issue with was when I already had a reflection in the water. So let's go and find another shot on a sunnier day with some water. Here we go, we've got some clouds in this shot. You can see one we did before, we replaced the sky there. So let's go into this one and let's see. Okay, so let's choose a stormy and just see what happens with this reflection. Sea is always tricky anyway because it's not even in terms of the height and the waves and everything else, so it is a tricky thing to do. That crashed. That's not so good, is it? Okay, let's load that again. Okay. So let's try and edit this again and see what we get. Okay, so it's dropped the sky into there. So it's worked on redoing. So we've got the lightning reflecting into there. It's not as strong as it used to be. If we go back to this catalogue, let's go and find where we were somewhere. I don't know what one we're looking at. But you can see the reflections in there are coming through really strong. We're not actually getting that on here, to be fair. Let's go back in and edit. I would still expect that reflection to come through onto there. So we're okay with the positioning of it. It's cut the top out beautifully into there. Mask refinement, let's just take this up and just see Yeah, no, it was doing a pretty good job there. I saw little artifacts come across there and I don't want that. Close gaps, don't think that's really going to do a fat lot. It's the reflection that we're looking at. So scene relighting actually did a pretty good job. It didn't really remove the blue sky out of there, which I thought this version was going to do. Still might be some options for that. Okay, so we can increase that and make it stronger, depending on what sort of sky you're using. And it's quite nice, we've got the ripples through there, that's working. I would still expect to see reflection in this part of the water as well. We're not getting that. We can do some nice water blur, that's a really nice effect, like that. So it seems that the mask section is not brilliant. It would be great, and there might be an option yet, it would be great if there was an option for you to change that mask yourself. And no, we haven't got anything on that, to be fair. Okay, so that's failed on 2 images that I've tried to do it on so far. I would say that was actually worse than the previous version. Oh, what's this? Add mask. Okay. I wonder if that will allow me to do water. Okay, no, that's just where the sky's going. Okay, let's have a look, see what else we can choose. Let's go back to Stormy Nights again. So that's mask for the sky, which is fantastic. So literally can paint that in yourself. That might have been in the previous version, it's not something I use, to be fair. I always found this bit to be pretty spot on. I think I prefer the computer's one, I didn't take too long on that. But that's not going to give me any options for the reflection. Okay, will that do as well? Ooh. See, I've still lost it in that bit there. Why is that not reflecting in there? And I would expect lightning to reflect into that. Okay, if it's a sunny day, you know what, it's not going to be fair. Maybe not even if it's a galaxy, to be fair. Blue sky. That still fits in fairly well. Yeah, I'm not too disappointed with it, I've got to be honest. Anyway, let's go and find a piece of water that's going to have some nice reflections. These are original raws that are straight out of camera. And yeah, it's really at the seam beautifully. And actually, because we've got it milky, I'm not too fussed by that. I think that's handled it really well. Yeah, fair play. That has totally changed that scene now. Zoom right in. Let's go to let that load in. Yeah, that works quite nicely, especially with a long shutter speed. I tend to do a lot of my water with long shutter speed, that's why I'm sort of looking for... Okay, let's have a quick look at this image. You've got someone wading in on that. I'm not convinced this is going to be any better, because we've got too many different reflections on here. I think it's going to get confused with that. I think if I'd have just took a snap as a hobbyist, I think it would come out fantastic. Yeah, we're not really getting any reflection in that. And we're quite low down, so we would have got reflection in it as well. Ah, that's a shame. But it's getting sort of better. I did sort of like the way you could really bring it to the foreground. Let's go and find... That works quite nice. That's quite nice. Let's go. I'm working with the lightning ones because actually I want to be able to see what it's reflecting, and it's very obvious when you look at this what it is reflecting with that. And I'm just not getting it's just wishy-washy. I've lost a lot of what I used to get. I've got to be honest, I'm not impressed with this particular bit. So sky replacement still works quite nice as it did before. The reflection I feel is mediocre. I sort of like the recolouring, that works probably better than it did before. I thought they were going to get it so they would remove like the existing clouds and stuff out of it, which is bloody difficult. I don't know how they were going to do it. But what I don't like now is that I've lost the ability to have that reflected in the water. Let's just go and find that one image that I did last time. I have no idea where it was. Gary with his Haribos. So that was quite nice last time. We've got these strongish reflections coming down there. That worked really well. Let's just let this load up. Now this has loaded it with the presets of the new one, and it's got rid of those reflections. Yeah, not a great fan. I've lost that ability. To have that reflection in there. Got to be honest. Yeah. There you go. So, was that improvement worth it? I don't think so. I think they've made it worse, I've got to be honest. I might be missing something. If I am, put something in the comments down below. I'll have a look, and if I stand corrected, I'll do another video. Or we'll end up waiting till the next one comes out, and we'll see. Join us on the next one.